Okay. Warning. Sorry, that was way too loud. Playing on Madhouse difficulty will require you to have cassette tapes in order to save your game. Autosave frequency has been reduced in this mode. Oh no. Oh no. I clicked it anyway.
Hey baby. I just wanted to send a quick hello and I love you.
Dude, these lights look so good though.
Good news. I'm gonna be
Oh yeah, the dissection room part. You know what's funny is on Madhouse that's actually easier. Funny enough.
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job.
That's the funny part.
And come home to my loving husband. I miss you.
I fucking love this game, man.
I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
You're right, but I'll show you how to get a better shotgun. You actually don't want the one that's displayed in the rec room. You don't want that one. You want the broken shotgun.
Ethan.
Yep, that's how we do now, sick boy. Well, specifically,
I shouldn't have.
Mag recently picked this game up.
All I can say is that if you get this.
No, not even to start with. No.
Stay away.
Mag recently picked this game up, and so she said she's been struggling a little bit on it, and I was going to show her how to do stuff. So, boom, we got that all blue.
Hello? Hey, it's Ethan.
Oh, I like that blue. Holy shit. You guys like that blue?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's Mia. She's not dead. She's alive. She's back.
There we go. All blue.
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank. She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dulvey,
Dulvey,
Louisiana.
Dulvey, Louisiana.
Bertie.
I know.
Bertie
What if it is
Bots.
her?
I'm sorry.
I have to find out what happened.
Yeah, that's part of the structural changes here, sick boy. We don't sit for 25 minutes at a starting soon screen. We don't chat for an hour. You know what, dude? There's so much wasted time. It's time to get into the fucking games. Yeah, Dulvey's a real place. And from what I understand, pretty faithfully recreated. But welcome on in, sick. Dude, you're super close to your red badge, my man. Super close.
This is the place.
So here's our first file. I like to just go ahead and grab this. Dulvey, Louisiana, Baker Farm. Come get me. Also, we have a picture of Mia. I think this was early in development because she looks pretty different from what she ended up looking like right here. She looks more like a, you know, a dainty sort of young, you know, housewife. Whereas when you actually see her, she looks quite a bit older also. Anyways. Stop capping, dude. There's nothing to cap. There's nothing to cap. My favorite part about this is the light on me. You can see Clancy right there on the left, the guy that we end up playing as. But the thing that I really love about this lighting setup is I can't really tell that there's a lot of glowing blue behind me. I can't really even tell. You know, I'm just sitting here playing and the lights on me are so dim compared to what they used to be. You can see him actually disappear through the crevice there. I ruined the story, so don't need to worry about spoilers. Ah, it's okay. Yeah, it's pretty stressful. I mean, if you just want to figure out what's going on, I remember my first time through, I was struggling not to just look up the shit. But I'm glad I didn't in retrospect, but I definitely was like on the cusp of doing it. I love that you find Mia's ID right here also. She even looks different in this. So I'm assuming this picture that he has must be a few years old because even her Texas State ID, she looks way older. Yeah, see, like, she looks so young in this. No, you don't need the ID for anything. It's just something you can pick up. Bit of an Easter egg. We'll skip over the tape. Normally I would watch the tape. I'll just grab the cassettes from up here. Difference, you know, on standard or casual, you can grab the what the hell am I oh, the cassette tapes, yeah. So on standard and normal you can save whenever you want, but on Madhouse you have to have a cassette tape to save, kind of more similar to the older Resident Evil games. We're not going to bother with the tape right now because we're just trying to get to the game. So, but yeah, I mean it's pretty generous with it though. Like you really don't ever run out. Yeah, going into, I'd say, you know, I've told you guys this before, but the scariest game I ever played on stream, you guys know what it is. For me personally, was Lost in Vivo. Lost in Vivo caught me off guard so hard, man. I did not expect that game to be as scary as it ended up being. Not at all did I expect that. Yeah, it's a great game. And just covers a lot of themes that really get you thinking about, you know, your own life. And I think that's the best, you know, when an indie horror game gets you fucking thinking about your entire life, that's when you know it's actually really good. And it's not just bullshit themes. It's not just like, this is a statistic, feel something. You know, I hate when stuff does that. It's so fake, but it was more just like, this character is going through so much shit, and this is all the projections and all of, like, nightmarish imagery and everything that's going on. What would it be like to be in this person's shoes? And that's what that game basically depicted, you know. It was like a super expanded 3D version of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, that game. I'm going too fast? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, we found Mia. That was easy. Let's grab her hand and walk off the farm, and we're done. We want everything.
Ethan? Ethan?
Are you alright?
You shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? You contacted me.
No, I wouldn't.
Sick Boy, that's a lot like my YouTube channel.
Did anyone see
I've been teasing speedrunning and also uploading YouTube videos for well over a year at this point. It's basically its own fucking meme.
We need to go now.
But I've said many times I'd be down to speedrun Madhouse, especially.
Where are you taking me?
Also, fuck the Mia haters. She's cool.
What's going on?
And believable as a character. That's my favorite part about Mia.
Has it really
You know, she doesn't have, you know, she's not wearing like fucking nothing and a huge... No, you don't need to do the camera crew part at all. On Madhouse, that just helps you get another antique coin, but you really don't need it. But, you know, she doesn't have, like, cleavage or a short skirt or booty shorts or any of this bullshit. She just wears normal clothes and looks believable. Like, I'd believe that she exists or is a real person.
I think it's
No, you don't have to do any of them. The only tape you have to do is the one toward the end of the game. That's what makes it bad. You would love if Mia looked just like Goth Claire, wouldn't you? You know, you find Mia and she's got fucking fishnets on. She's got fucking black high heels on with the gigantic fucking stiletto shit.
Mia, we have to talk.
She's just not that kind of girl, man.
not me. That wasn't me.
But you did.
Yes, he's the big titty goth GF lover.
Just tell me what's going on.
For sure.
I'm telling you everything that I know. We have to go this way.
Needs the black lipstick? Yeah, exactly. Pale foundation makeup, black eyeshadow / eyeliner, all this stuff.
Mia, are you sure you know where you're going?
The family used to bring me
Lady D might be the most modded character in the history of the fucking game outside of Claire, because I know there's tons, and also Jill. There are a shit ton of Jill and Claire mods on PC, and I mean Jill is in 3-make. Not any of the other games that she's in.
There. It's there. This is it.
The guy that I got the Goth Claire mod from, he constantly updates and sends out an email. And literally every other mod is either actually nipples and tits hanging out, or it's just like a micro kini or some of this other bullshit. It's like the Goth one is the most tasteful one he ever did.
It's gone. It's gone.
None of the other ones are safe for streaming.
We're gonna be a family now that you're here. There's another door here. I'm sure of it.
Petition to restart the game because I wasn't looking. Nah, this part you've already done, so we're not worried about that. Wouldn't restart the game this early anyways. I just realized my go live is still the birthday stream bullshit. I'm so old, you guys. Holy shit, I'm old. Holy shit. When I first entered the house, I just went straight to the fireplace and pulled that chain underneath it. I grabbed the cassette tapes, but you don't have to worry about that unless you're playing on Madhouse. I'm just gonna run into her, it's faster and easier.
Wait! Wait!
Yeah, you pull the chain and then it opens that door and you can go through the door and down the ladder to where Mia is.
I can hear her. I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out!
Watch this last blood splatter that happens right here. Watch.
I've been bad. I deserve this.
Damn. Alright, so this part's kind of self-explanatory.
Are you Mia?
Press X to do a quick turn, like that. And then touch the door. Grab heal from here, and then touch and press space as soon as it hits your arm. Press the heal button, which for me is control, and then as soon as it hits your arm, press space to raise your hands up, and it cancels that out. But you still get the heal. So. Look to the right and grab the axe. So we're going to try to back up out of her swings here. That actually couldn't have gone much better. You just hit her like 4 swings and then you can just step right out of her swing range. It kind of flashes right in front of your face, but it works because she only has a knife. She can't hit you really. You mean Reagan? Oh yeah, because I mean, you probably meant to type that, but yeah. A little bit, yeah, for sure. Look how deep it's buried into her fucking collarbone right there. You know, everybody always told me my whole life that it was like the scariest movie ever made. I just thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was that scary. I just thought it was good.
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out through the attic.
Attic.
Go there.
Yeah, I never thought it was scary. It feels like the first half of the movie is pretty boring. Always grab the axe also. You can miss that, or you can go without it, but you always want to have it. It makes this fight so much easier. So, bolt cutters are already highlighted. It's Mia, what a bitch. Alright, we're gonna swing on her right now. Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay. It's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
You shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
Hey, what's up, Cowardly? How you doing, man? The man with the diamond in his name. He is very important. He's been like one of the most... He has some of the highest watch time of anybody. That's the secret that not a lot of people know. But he lurks a lot. Let's grab our hand for good luck. I also like how the blood is clearly splattering behind your arm instead of coming directly from it. It's funny. You know, it's like the splatter is obviously coming from this side of the arm. Yeah, he never even thinks about that, really. They just staple his arm together and everything's all cool.
Okay, fine.
Now, this fight is actually decently hard for your first go-around. Especially Madhouse. I'd say this is one of the harder fights at the beginning of the game. But, as long as you know what you're doing, which I don't. You just want to kind of let her drop here. Oh, well, that was a horrible start. Oh, okay. That's actually not bad. Close the door on her ass. I'll just heal the other one, because you're not going to keep your heals or anything after this happens anyway. Yep. You're not going to keep your heals after this happens anyway, so you may as well use them all. This is interesting because she'll teleport from here to the right side. And then you just sit at this door, comfortably place a couple of shots. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm always shouting her out for artwork and stuff, but a lot of people don't really know or haven't talked to her. Yep. Last bullet, let's go. Watch her just pop up here, watch. Pop. It's never not funny, dude. Okay. Alright, you want to see us make Jack our bitch where it's about to happen, okay? Okay, where'd he come from? A line that everybody says I should have used for my sub notification, but it was so overused for a while, that's why I don't. Like it was probably the most overused sub notification for all Resident Evil streamers for like a whole year. But we're gonna make Jack our bitch, don't worry about that.
Die on us now. You have work to do.
Like how Sick Boy already left. He's like, fuck this stream and everybody in it. He didn't even get a chance to hear his favorite sound clip. That's his favorite sound clip I've ever recorded in here. On my sample pad.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia?
Yeah, it's Zoe that did that.
Eat it. It's good.
Dumb some bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
Yes.
Get out to the Marguerite. His boy's got to eat. He got to have his supper. Come here, boy.
Yeah, Lucas is a piece of shit. You know, originally the grandma and Evelyn were not going to be the same character. Look how excited he looks too.
God damn it. I'll bet it's that cop again. Goddamn pigs. I'm coming back for you.
No, they were just going to be two separate characters, and they ended up combining them toward the end because of development time. But originally, they were supposed to be two separate characters. They added the whole thing about the accelerated aging later on. So another thing on Madhouse, you actually need some of these coins. So we're going to grab these. And there's this article about Clancy, Peter, and Andre, the three guys that get trapped in the beginning. Well, killed, you would assume. Yeah, Zoe's cool. I like her. And you can see these as well. Male 30s lean gumbo. What's up, Dr. Red? Female 50s meaty saute and male 20s portly barbecue. Very, very Texas Chainsaw Massacre-esque with all the cannibalism symbology. All right. Let's make Jack our bitch right now. Look how fast he is on Madhouse. You thought he was fast on standard.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Alright, so we're gonna go and just kind of hug the wall until he breaks through it. Alright, and perfectly straight. Now here we have to be quick. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ryrog? Actually leaving my house during winter break. How poggy. Yeah, whenever I was in school, winter break always lasted until like January 4th or 5th. Yeah, that went really well. Also, you can climb up here and then drop back down, and it'll cause the phone to ring automatically instead of having to walk out the door and back. I just go ahead and grab everything in here because we're not speedrunning.
You did good, Ethan.
Zoe, right? What the fuck are these?
Shut up and listen if you want to stay alive. You gotta get out of that house. There might be a way out through the...
Oh, you work today?
Oh.
I work today also.
On your wrist is a codex. Don't lose it. It's important.
So I feel you. Yeah, today was not super busy for us, but it was more busy than we expected. So the reason why we went over there and touched the door and tested out the hatch key, even though it didn't work, is because it causes the cop to show up faster. So he's already here, whereas normally the game wants you to explore around and walk over to that other side of the hallway.
Hey, you gotta help me.
But he's back.
Back up. Now, sir, do you live here? I mean, is this your property?
What? Me? No. No.
All right. Now we
You work New Year's Eve even though the doctor is out? Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's going to be a shit day.
Get out of here.
We're off New Year's Day, but I do work New Year's Eve as well.
There are crazy people in this house trying to fucking kill me.
Well, all right. Let me tell you this. You don't exactly seem like you playing with
Yeah, pocket knife pocket knife is infinite. It never breaks or anything.
Like I said,
Some people do knife only runs.
some person's call. And I can't rule out that an outsider like yourself may not be involved.
All right. I'll tell you whatever you want.
All right. Now that's more like it. Now, meet me in the garage. We'll talk there.
Hey, wait. You gotta give me your gun.
You must have lost your mind.
Look, officer.
Deputy.
Right.
The FNAF lore. What? How much lore can there possibly be, though?
But you want to be a hero
For
and save
real.
my life. A fucking pocket knife?
Here. Take it.
Wanted to tell the girl you like at school Merry Christmas. She wasn't there.
Go.
You hate to see it.
Garage. Now.
Also, if you guys didn't know, if you die at any point in this game before you hit the Lucas section in Madhouse, it takes you back to the dinner scene. So if you die at all, you go back to dinner. We're not gonna save though, because I don't give a fuck. Oh, wait. Did I grab the... I did. Yep. Yeah, there's only like 3 parts in the game where it auto-saves for you. On Madhouse, it's very rare that it does.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now first you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
No, it's my job. Why don't you do your job and tell me? Answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Try. Hey, put that door back. Put that door back.
Okay. So here, RIP, first of all. Second of all, grab the gun, lockpick, and first aid med. So you just want to stand here until he kind of comes up on you, because he'll start swinging on the car. So you wait until he gets right at about the hood. Kind of right there. And then you go. And he should swing. Good. Fuck, it put the lockpick in such a weird spot. Oh, he got stuck again. Look at this. He gets stuck here all the time like this. He may be past it now. Yeah, I think he got past it. Yeah. Now he'll rip me out of the car, but that's good. We want that. Yeah, they took a lot of assets, but this was the first RE Engine game, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, lockpicks are one-time use only. I'm gonna discard the car key right here since I don't need it anymore. I want to kind of lead him around just a little bit. Go. So hopefully he doesn't grab me. There we go. Good. You can do it either way, but I prefer to do it that way because A, it's faster, and B, on Madhouse, he's very difficult to, that part takes a lot longer if you end up driving. But yeah, if you just shoot him enough and your shots are well placed, that's a little bit easier.
Do I have your attention, boy? You're about to see some
I don't know how they're handling that really, Ryrog, because I know they did make a little bit of story changes, but not too much. I thought the remakes were just remakes. I didn't know they were like considered that. If you press the F button on the wing, or F key on the wing nut, and then you turn this, by the time you go back to it, the aux statuette's ready to pick up. So that's a cool little thing. You can do them both at once. Spin the back side of the wing nut while picking that up, and sliding the shelf out of the way. Okay. So Now, I'm gonna dump a couple of things off in the item box here. I'm gonna break this Mr. Everywhere. But we're gonna put our separating agent, cassette tapes. Gotta have the coins, but we need one more, which we're about to get. And that's good. Need the gunpowder here very soon, so we'll keep that. No saving just yet. Small box of ammo we want to grab, and also I'm going to shoot this Mr. Everywhere. Grab this box of ammo here. Okay, so difference between Madhouse and Standard is to get the Scorpion Key, you don't actually... Wait, where the fuck even is the Scorpion Key on the normal? I don't even remember where the Scorpion Key is in the normal game. I've been doing this for so long. Yeah, I've collected everything a long time ago, but in Madhouse, you get the Scorpion Key from this cage right here. And Jack shows up immediately again. Oh, yeah, it's in the night. You're right. Yeah, he shows back up immediately instead of, you know, putting you in a chokehold in the bathroom up there. So you have to know where to go immediately as soon as you get the Scorpion Key out. Can't fuck around. Let's close that. Now, once we hit this banister, this four-legged molded is going to show up, and we just run over here and bait it. Because once you go through here, it'll actually despawn. So we want to wait for it to come over this way. Oh, it already did despawn. Okay. So I'm going to grab this lockpick. You don't even need to go in here to let this spawn. You just close that door. Okay, so he spawned back behind me. That's good. So when we go in here, he'll despawn again. See. Okay, so that was good. The note about the bastards are looking for me. There's a shotgun in the rec room. I'll make them regret what they did to me. From Travis to Courtney. Good, we got ammo that time. That's actually good. So to take... I am going to go ahead and save. This is usually the first save that I'll do. But the reason for it is we're taking just the gunpowder. I don't need the lockpick right now, so we'll leave that. But yeah, we're going to take just one set of gunpowder because we're going to use it to make enhanced ammo. Explaining Madhouse for the 300th time, and it's still fun, you know? Oh, wow, okay. The third respawn, that's rare. Disappear, stupid fuck. Alright, so... Interestingly, like I was saying, the dissection room is actually easier on Madhouse, funny enough. So, there's our ammo. There's our note about 3As and a handprint. Let's grab this coin. And this ammo. Also, you can use this to make enhanced. But we need the gunpowder, so I'm not going to do that. But, handprint, where Tamara's name would be. And then if you notice, Travis is actually empty on Madhouse, which is funny. I don't know why that is. I really don't know why they did that, but they did. And then we're going to stick to the right. Grab this box of ammo after he swings. Close this door. And there's another box of ammo always in this tub, so always grab that. Every difficulty it's there, so just do it. Oh, sorry. And then... let's head this way. I'm going to stick to the right here. I'm just going to squeeze past this guy. Good. Doing what's called quick shots. Basically, you shoot and then aim and shoot. Like that. It lets you shoot way faster than the normal rate of fire. Lets you shoot way faster than the normal rate of fire for the pistol. Okay. Nothing in here, but we are going to grab the shotgun shells here. And then cutscene. Because I need a sip of coffee.
I was gonna be a father. Now she says he will be her father.
That's right, Meg. I am doing this for you. It's all about the tutorial. It came from Travis's gurney. The 3As in a handprint room. When I opened Travis's thing, the dissection room key was in there. Okay. Don't take the model shotgun. It's a waste of time. We don't need it. So what we're going to do here... So we have a strong chem fluid always. We're going to use that to make enhanced ammo. And press G to load that in. So now we have 10 enhanced bullets instead of normal. And then we're going to grab this coin and chem fluid, use the chem fluid to make a heal. And then there's another heal on this gurney over here always, so let's grab that first. Organize our inventory and let's do this fight. Oh, we're actually already good. Perfect. Yeah, I know. And he was all cool with it just to save his wife. Like, Mia doesn't deserve him. After the shit she put him through. Oh, that was insanely good. That was a perfect start. Okay. So yeah, enhanced ammo, basically you're going to mag dump his back whenever that sensitive area shows up. And now we're going to duck under his swing. And then hold both clicks. Aim back down at his head. This might be a quick kill. It wasn't. That's surprising. Wow, it was one tick away from an insta-kill. It's like the body bag caused him to explode. I made a funny. Watch, if you press tab here and you look at your inventory, you can see his arm shake from the engine of the chainsaw. One of my favorite details in the game. No, he's not fully dead, I guess. He's dead enough that he doesn't chase you anymore in this part of the house, but yeah, he comes back later. See that? So you just let as soon as the heal liquid touches your hand, you just press space or whatever your guard button is to cancel that out. So you get the heal, but you don't have to watch the full animation. It's not just a speedrunning thing, it's also better in case you got enemies around you. None of these molded show back up except for the very end, but there is one thing we need to grab from the left here. Which is this treasure map. Also, there's some extra shotgun shells. Enhanced handgun ammo here. I'm also going to grab... yeah, while we're down here, I'll also get the antique coin in the mister everywhere. Oh. Is that always there? Either way. So whenever you leave the basement, it's always best to use this door, because there's usually not a molded here. Yeah, he should not... Okay, he went for an early hit, so I'm just going to close the door on his bitch ass. Okay, so... That works. So now we just got to collect the rest of the dog heads. But the reason why we got the treasure photo, I'll show you right now, is because We go through here. Also, what is that? Oh, that's the herb on the other side. Okay. The reason why we got the treasure photo is because it allows us to get this, move this stone here, and gives us steroids, which gives us the permanent health boost. So, boom, there we go. Health permanently boosted. Urban supplements. Break this mister everywhere. There's also another chem fluid in here. Use that to make another heal, and then we're gonna grab this coin out. So yeah, pretty solid setup so far. I'll need to make a little bit of space. Oh yeah, there's also a should be some more enhanced ammo over here. Okay. First time you fought him, you mean the chainsaw fight? Yeah, the chainsaw fight's pretty rough if you don't know what to do. Because most people you'll see just click a lot or hit left click, but that doesn't really do much. So we want this pendulum also. Drop this one dog head in just to save space. Oh yeah, I didn't grab the scorpion key, so we'll do that while we're over here. So yeah, now Mag, I'm going to show you why the pump shotgun is terrible, and we're going to grab the broken shotgun instead. Grab this out. Put these up. Okay. So good setup here. Good setup. Wasting ammo on Mr. Everywhere? Nah. You don't need all that much. Anyway. A lot of people also grab that dog head while Jack is still chasing them, which is just a recipe for disaster because he can always hear that and will chase after you. That's why you should never pick these up. Hey, what's up, Kush String? First time seeing your name. Welcome on in, buddy. You a avid Resident Evil 7 enjoyer like us? I hope you are because we play a lot of it on this channel. Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah. So our last dog head right here. And then we're going to shoot this. And grab this coin. Oh no, I've completed it before. I like to play Madhouse a lot. So that's what I'm playing now. So 2 dog heads. Yeah, I can't fit anything else really. Can't even fit the shotgun shells. Yeah, I have played RE8. I did not enjoy it as much as this one, I will say. But, you know, it's not a terrible game by any means. Oh, wow. I forgot you could even do that. Separate the normal ammo out. Okay, well, we'll need to make some more space first before we can do that. This is scary. Yeah, I definitely think 7 is the scarier of the two. Of the Ethan Winters games, this one is way scarier. Hey, what's up, Tusk? Yeah, Mag was asking me about this because she bought this recently. Oh. And was having some issues, so I'm kind of doing this as a pseudo tutorial. Okay, so the reason why we grabbed the broken shotgun is because over here it's in a slightly different spot. No, it's not cracked, huh? This is just the Steam version. On standard and stuff, that is in the repair kit is actually in this thing over here. So if you move this out of the way, there's a repair kit, and you can use that to fix the broken shotgun, but I'm going in here because there's a coin that we need. Okay. Will be about Ethan Summers on his way to the stem to fight Mario in a game called Resident Within the Empire. Okay. Dr. Red, you've gone too far. Yeah, I would say so for sure, Kush, because that stuff, the 3060 is basically on par with like a 2070, and I'm running a 2070 Super, so yeah, it should be fine.
My family and our bodies are contaminated. I can't leave the property.
I'm gonna buy that laptop, nice.
And the same goes for Mia.
Is there a way to get it out?
We need the serum. It should clear whatever this stuff is out of the body. As long as you're
But yeah, I generally get like 180 FPS, and this is absolutely maxed out, like completely maxed out at 1080p. So I don't think you'll have any issues.
So if we get this thing, I can help me.
I prefer Asus. I always use Asus. I have two Asus MG248 monitors that go up to 144 Hertz. Oh, you're talking about laptops though, but I would say Asus is definitely a better brand. So big difference also in Madhouse is they actually just straight up give you the grenade launcher because you kind of need it. There's not really a way to get around that. So I mean, it's either Asus or Asus. I don't know for sure, dude. I don't usually get into all that. You were asking about infinite ammo though, Mag. If you beat the game, there it is. It's just an item, so it takes up a spot of inventory space, but since you don't need, obviously, any ammo, that's fine. You know, you just walk around with your shit and you're good. But these are all the New Game Plus items, which I won't be using. Oh yeah, we can pull out the shotgun as well. No, you don't pay for it. You just get it if you beat the game. You always said a sus. Among Us. Sorry, I'll never say that again. I regret saying it already, actually. Okay. Amagus. Alright, to the old house we go. We have a lot of fucking pistol ammo this time around. Sus. Stop. Stop! Sorry. I didn't need to add the echo. That was unnecessary. Alright, so here we want to use our flame round to shoot in between these two hives. And blow them both up. I did not blow the first one up, so not ideal, but it's okay. We won't take much damage from that. I'm gonna shoot this mister everywhere. Get this spider object. Mia's gonna show up, but I don't want to talk to her, so I'm gonna leave. He said, nah, I'm busy now. Leave me alone, bitch. And as he was running away, she goes, Ethan! Like, hey, didn't you notice I was right here? Alright, gotta go quick here and make sure that I don't get caught up on this fucking hive like I did. She might catch me now. You have to basically be dead on as quick as possible. Okay, she didn't see me. Cool. Close this. Use the spider object. Grab this coin. Also. What was that? You're from India? I'm from the United States, unfortunately. I'm from planet Earth, you know. All this, I'm from this country, that country. No, I'm from planet Earth. The Milky Way, exactly, yes. I'm from the Milky Way. I don't know about anybody from Andromeda or any of these other pussy galaxies, but I'm from the Milky Way. Pussified galaxies left and right. You hear yourself right now? Like I'm just talking to myself. Okay, put this up. We need to make as much space as we can, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up as well. I'm gonna use that. I'm from Red is sus. You know some friends in Andromeda. Yeah, we chill out every now and then. I'm gonna get rid of the knife because I don't need that. Very nice of you to share that information, Tusk. I appreciate that. I like how you weird champed yourself also because you knew. I respect that you weird champed yourself. As you should. Yes, the fucking bot named Splayfeet that we had in here for like a fucking half a year, practically. Okay. And then... Oh, I'm full health. I don't even need... I'm just gonna drop the health then. Fuck it. So let's go through here. Hello, I am Overhail and welcome to... Okay, come on, dude. I chill sometimes with God in outer space, but he's a little busy, yeah. Yeah, I swear, dude. Everybody's talking about what country they're from. Come on, dude. I'm from the known universe, personally. I don't know about you guys. It's a pretty cool place to be from. Oh. Wow. Damn. Getting really good ammo. To already have 12 shotgun shells is really, really good here. And I have 4 enhanced shots as well, so that's what we're going to use for Marguerite 1, as they call Marge 1. You regret that comment so much? It's okay, Dr. Red. It's okay. We all make mistakes, buddy. There's going to be 2 of these molded that spawn here, but we don't need to worry about them or shoot them or anything. We're just going to run right past them. Because they are pussies, and I don't give a F. Not to get technical. Okay. Now she's going to be here, so we can't very well just run past, so I need to wait for a second. Oh, I can discard coins? I didn't know that. I actually need these though, so I can't do that. But she's kind of right in this area now. She's going to walk over that way. So we will let her do that, and then we'll run past. Okay, good. Another coin out here we want to make sure to grab. There. And now we're going to shoot these guys. Only the bigger ones that we really need to worry about. I love those. Is that the V8 Fusions, Dr. Red? I fucking love those. Okay. So now we gotta burn this hive right here. And then really important, grab the flame round from between this. Very, very important. Yeah, buy is super good as well. I also like body armor. It's kind of in that same, you know, product category. I'm a big fan of body armor. We only have 1 inventory slot, so I'm just gonna dump this ammo. So we can grab the crow key and this gunpowder. 4, 3, 2. Okay, so we want a 4, 3, 2 setup here. I closed the door on her, so she can't really do anything to us anyway. So now that we have the crow key, she's going to appear at the top of the stairs. So we're going to hit her with 1 flame round, 2 shotgun shells, and then 2 enhanced shots. Let me load the enhanced ammo in and switch to 4. Let's go. Yeah, body armor is also super high in sugar as well. It's like fucking 40 grams of sugar in 1 bottle. Alright, so aim down the sight. Really? I didn't take any damage though, so that's okay. So this is good where we picked up that ammo. I'm just gonna load this in and then it'll let me pick that up. So now we're good on space. Yeah, just dumped her ass in the mold juice. The whole door thing? What do you mean by that? Being able to close doors on people and stuff, or use them to your advantage? Give me just a sec.
Well, did you find a serum?
I just got done dealing with your mom and her fucking bugs. Wish you could have warned me.
Sorry about that. What about the serum?
I haven't found any, but I did find out we need to make one. A D-series head and an arm. This can't be right.
A head? I think I have that around here somewhere.
You do?
I don't know about the arm, though. Have you searched the whole house?
No, not yet. I still need to check the second floor here.
All right. Check it out. Meet me at the trailer if you find it.
Okay. So the only thing that we really need to do here is shoot this and then grab this coin. And then you just have to kind of touch this door and try to put something here. So then, yeah. Now, when we come back this way... Oh, fuck. I just realized I loaded my last... that's actually okay. As soon as I find a strong chem fluid, we'll be alright. But yeah, now her arm should come out and grab the lantern. Go with it. Okay, good. So, what we're going to do now is... I normally don't do this, but I kind of fucked up loading that flame round in. I can't separate it out using a separating agent, so I have to go this way. And we're gonna grab this strong chem fluid that's in this cage over here. Ah, fuck you. Okay. This works. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed to do. Just to grab that. Sucks I had to take that much damage, but whatever. We have tons of heals, so it's not a big deal. Oh, what? Yeah, you can also see the stings on his arm. Look at that. You see the bumps from the stings? That's a cool detail. Bet you didn't know about that one. And the left arm is still wet because I dumped the heal juice on. Yeah, it's gross, but it's a cool detail. They go away after a while. Alright, so we're full up on inventory, so we pretty much just have to go grab the Magnum. So that's what we're going to do now. Unlocking this gives us easy access back to the trailer from over here, so that's really important. And we're just going to do a bunch of inventory management right now. I do get the backpack, I already got it. You can see I have 4 rows. Okay. Yeah, shotgun, pistol. And then let's get the rest of our antique coins out. Perfect, I've got 10. Yeah, I already fixed it. This is the broken shotgun that's been repaired. It's the double barrel. The double barrel, not the pump. So we're going to use these coins to get the Magnum out and collect as much ammo for it as we can. Okay. Because it only comes with one bullet, but we're going to fix that right now. So this coin can go up. I'm going to load this burner fuel in. And then we need... I'll actually go ahead and take that. Do I have gunpowder as well? I do. That gives us 10 shots. No, you don't have to kill them. I don't usually kill any of them unless they're in my way. There's only, I think, one that I deliberately kill. I just run past all the others. Lockpick. Just to make the heal. Okay, so 4. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of better to just run past them for the most part. But yeah, so instead of the grenade launcher, now we have the Magnum. To get more ammo for this, we're going to use this treasure photo. And we're also going to use... There's a box up here, but I think it only has one bullet in it. Yeah, only one. So we're going to go up here, but not drop down. Because if you drop into the second one... If you drop into the bottom floor there, that's when the fight pretty much starts. So we don't want to do that yet. Double shot those. 70 and 70. Okay, well, got a ton of burner fuel. That's actually good for this fight, so I'm not going to bitch about that. And then let's use the lockpick here, because this actually gives us more Magnum ammo. So now we're up to 5. And we're going to get even more from the trailer. So you just have to examine this. This is the toilet in Zoe's trailer. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like the chem fluid system in this game. It's an intuitive replacement for all the herbs. Like, there are still green herbs, but no red or blue in this game. I don't even think you can be poisoned in this game at all. Not that I know of. Maybe in the DLC, but not in the main game. Oh yeah, so ammo here. So now we're up to 7 bullets. 1 in the chamber, as they say. And we have a lot of enhanced ammo. This, I'm going to just drop that because we don't need it. A lot of burner fuel. So we're actually really good and set up for this fight. So I'm just going to save and let's get to it. But yeah, really good setup here. 10 shotgun shells, 8 magnum bullets, 16 enhanced pistol. So we're in great shape. And tons of burner fuel as well. I can burn the shit out of her all day if I want to. But we're going to start with the shotgun. And there's a strong chem fluid we want to grab right off the bat here. Just burn these spiders off the wall to make your life a little bit easier. Okay, so strong chem fluid. We're going to use that probably for a strong heal or probably some grenade launcher ammo later. So not worried about that. I just got the Magnum out of the bird cages. I used 9 antique coins to get that out. The burner, you pretty much find it in the old house. Okay, 4 shots to the head here. Good. Now we want to run this way and look down. And then she'll fall and then walk toward us. And then we crouch. You know, that's a good question, but it is fucking disgusting. So hopefully she appears this way. If you just wait and then look down, she might. Nope. She's already trying to spawn shit, I can hear. Down here? Oh, get the fuck down. I know. Fucking absolutely disgusting. What the hell were they thinking? What the fuck? That was a random jump. She just went into... Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Whatever, game. So whenever she makes that disgusting ass sound, that means she's hanging on the wall trying to spawn shit. But she did get it done that time. That sucks. But I'm not dead. Oh, really? They hit me with their fucking tantrum bullshit. Oh, that's it, actually. Oh yeah, the brunette sisters. I actually don't know like anything about RE6.
Fucking stay dead, okay?
Okay, so there's a little bit more. Why can't you simply leave? Because there's actually a pathway that blocks you if you try to. It's pretty bullshit. Okay. Wow, so much fucking burner fuel in here. They really wanted me to use that, but the most important part is to always get this. Not because you want to heal. Just heal with the small ones, but you want this so you can separate it out into more strong chem fluid, like this right here. I'm actually going to go ahead and use that. There. Okay. So we're in pretty good shape now anyways. I'm not going to bother grabbing anymore. Yeah, this right here is what's actually blocking it. And it's funny, this just disintegrates if you walk up to it now. Yeah. So pretty much the burner is useless after this point, so I'm just gonna discard all this. Really don't need it. I did not, medicine man. What's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna grab a separating agent, and you see we're gonna use this, separate that out into more red fluid, and what we need to do here is actually get our supplements out, and we're gonna use that to make neuro rounds. Okay, so there's more solid fuel and more separating agents, so we're gonna get our flame rounds out. So now 5 and 2. It's going great, man. Going great, I have to say. 2021 is coming to a close. I just turned 27 on the 25th, so I'm, you know, I'm feeling kind of old right now, but it's okay. I'm okay being the age that I am. I don't mind being 27. Could be worse. I could be 99 or 100. I can't complain too loudly. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we actually had a really fun birthday stream. I played Murder House, which, as you guys know, I fucking love that game. Okay, good. But yeah, it was a blast. Alright, that's good, and I'll grab a tape and we'll save. But yeah, played Murder House, talked for a little bit about life and shit. And actually started a run of this, but I was feeling a little bit too tired and I had way too much coffee that night. I swear to God, I must have drank like half a pot just in the 3 or 4 hours I was streaming because I had so much fucking adrenaline going. It was so stupid. I need these on 1 and 2. Damn. When they say old house, they're not kidding. 1802. Yeah, my pot is 12 cups, so I probably had roughly 6 cups. No exaggeration. Okay, so we were talking about... Hey, what's up, Pitt? How you doing, man? So we were talking about molded that we have to kill. We're coming up on one of the only molded in the game that you actually have to kill because it's right in your way and there's no way around it, really. So we're gonna head that way now. Now this is disgusting, for real. This is fucking disgusting. Yeah, they can be killed by a knife, but it takes forever on Madhouse. And sometimes they even have invincibility to shotgun shells and shit, so you gotta be careful. Watch her disappear. Watch, watch, watch. Boom. Alright. So we're gonna wait for him to roar and then walk toward us, and then we shoot his head off. Goodbye. That's one of the only ones we have to kill. Also, look at all the splash. Did you see the shit that splashed all over my left hand right there? That's disgusting. Just gonna walk out of here, closing all the doors behind us, as we do. And hopefully this guy doesn't early hit us. He fucking did. What a bastard. Alright, whatever. They call that sucker punches.
I got it.
Yeah, massive soy energy on that mold.
It'll be fine. After we make it, we can get out of here. Together.
Bastard.
I'll be waiting for you in the trailer.
Alright.
I'm so hyped to be off the next couple days, you guys. I needed it. I know I just had Christmas and everything, but my Christmas was a little bit different this year. There's a lot of driving involved, and so I didn't really get a chance to just kind of decompress and relax. And that's what I'm going to take the next couple days to do. Just do absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? I need at least 1 day a week where I have zero obligations. Well, no, it's just my normal off days. It's just Tuesdays and Wednesdays that I'm always off. What the hell are you talking about, Tusk? What is that? Is that a DBD character, dude? But yeah, I'm normally off Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so that's why. Okay, so we gotta meet Zoe in the trailer. Alright, it's time to meet... Where's Zoe, dude? Also, this lighting is fucking crazy. Don't you guys think so? Let's spice it up. Boom. Let's go red. Whoa, that's fucking crazy. Nah, no red. Alright, sorry. Back to blue.
Now where the hell are you? You know, never mind. We only need the head, and you've got it. This is gonna help me and me, right?
You guys should see the guy who plays Lucas. He literally looks just like him.
Zoe needed a timeout. She and Mia are here with me. And they're keeping each other company.
Just let them both go. What do you need them for?
I remember that doctor. I remember that Dr. Red. That murdered me the first time I read it, dude. I had no idea what you were talking about. In the best way possible.
Feel free to come by any time and I'll give it to you. But only if you participate in a little activity I put together just for you.
What activity?
Oh, I know you're excited, but don't worry. It's not going
You guys realize we're already like over halfway through the game? And I haven't even been streaming an hour and a half? Actually, just barely over 1 hour, 32 minutes.
Fuck you.
Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. You want to have some fun, don't you? Now, look in the fridge.
You know what's funny is in the Japanese censored version, if you look in the fridge, it's just a picture of the cop with a red X over his face. Whereas in this one, you get his fucking decapitated head with mold on it. The pig is waiting for you in the dissection room. Bitch. Did he really need that bitch word in there to drive home the fucking point? Yeah, but there's a law in Japan that they can't show decapitation or dismemberment due to a quote-unquote incident that occurred. I won't get into that, but you guys know. I should have enough ammo to not die, but in case, you know, shit could go wrong, we'll see. Grandma. Oh, holy fuck, the lag. Holy shit, what's happening? I saw grandma and the game lagged. And it has not stopped. Holy shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, so whenever you run forward here, as soon as this guy breaks out, boom, we're gonna hit this, change to 30 FPS. We did not get it. So now we're forced to kill him. I didn't want to have to do this. But I had to. Yeah, when I first told you guys about it, I said it wasn't worth looking up just because it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah. Prove you're a real man and stick your hand down this pig's throat. Boom. Look away if you're squeamish.
Sorry, buddy.
Hopefully we don't get hit here. I don't think we will. Nope, we're good. When is Evil Within 1 DLC? I do not, Tusk, but I think you're trying to debate me. Close the door. Goodbye. Okay, now here's a fun little thing. You know, if we miss this shotgun shell, we're probably dead. I like to risk this anyway. So we're gonna run up the stairs. This guy might swing on us. Hopefully he doesn't. Okay, he didn't. So if we don't get this headshot, We got it. Okay, as soon as you get the headshot, you can run through their bodies. If you don't get that, you're stuck on the stairs between two of them. And you're pretty much dead. So that's not a good idea. But he did, so we're good. Now we have the snake key. We can actually get in here, which is Lucas's bedroom. Shells here, shells here. Flip this to get upstairs. Kettle corn OP. What? What? This game sucks. How did those miss? Harder than it looks, okay? I've been preaching about the wonders of grass-fed beef here lately in terms of food. Because we've been making a whole bunch of stuff with it, and it is so fucking good, dude. It is unbelievably good. Did I ever grab this? I did. I know there's one coin that I didn't grab, though. I know for sure there is. Right here. Yeah, that one I knew. Yeah, next time you go to the grocery store, if you're going to, like, buy ground beef for anything... always get grass-fed. Like, I know it's more expensive, but trust me, it's worth it. It is so fucking good. Okay, let's go use this toy axe, actually. So, the toy axe, a lot of people don't know. But the toy axe lets you get the reload speed boost from the courtyard out here. So that's what we're going to do. Run over this way. Over. And you can get through there, and you gotta use it here. There we go. How is it a marketing gimmick? It has a completely different texture. And it's easier to digest. Like, physically, I notice the difference. You know? I only get mine from Whole Foods, though. I don't buy mine at, like, Walmart or anything. I'm sure there is some, because like anything, I mean, every industry is just out to get the most money out of you with the least amount of effort possible. So I'm sure there is a brand or some kind that is like, oh, 100% organic grass-fed, and they're just barely able, like, on a technicality to claim that, but they still do it anyway. Kind of like how restaurants will say that their chicken is made from free-range chickens. But the definition of free-range is that they have to have, like, 10 feet to roam. Kitty. Another kitty. Wait, why are there two of the same? They got lazy. Closest thing to Whole Foods we have is Fresh Thyme. Pick so good they needed it twice. Yep. Yeah, here's our 5th row of inventory. Another lockpick. Damn, really unlucky on shotgun shells. Well, there's a difference, though. My point is that, yes, it's probably not 100% accurate, but most foods that claim that they're non-GMO also aren't accurate. But buying it, I have noticed a big difference. Like, the texture is different. It's easier to digest. So I don't know what goes into the classification that they use to say that it's grass-fed, but I know that it makes a tangible difference for me, and that's why we buy it. Sometimes when you eat a lot of ground beef, or it's like a regular part of your diet. Oh yeah, the trapdoor. You gotta set the time to 10:15. So we have both key cards. This is so straight out of Chainsaw Massacre. This like animal corpse art that we've got going on here. Damn, I've gotten lucky with enhanced handgun ammo though. Okay, so there's one that we're really gonna want to try to kill here. And what we're gonna do, since I have no heals, I'm gonna try to get that done with just this enhanced handgun ammo. Because there is a guy that's gonna pop up right in front of us here, and there's nothing we can do about that. Good, that went really well. So as long as this guy's not too close. Good. Yeah, I mean, they all eat grass. It's kind of like, you know, at the same time, though, I feel like GMOs get a bad rep, you know. At the most, if you think about it, you know, it's just using science to optimize food. And if you guys have ever taken, like, a basic class about anything, really, the fact of the matter is we're going to have to come to that eventually because the population and the food supply are not in a good relationship right now. So eventually we were going to have to use science to optimize food anyway. And stretch it, you know? Make it more nutritious in a way. Now, of course, there's dangers with it. But I do feel like, for the most part, its negative reputation is not super warranted. Good. Everyone dunk on the streamers. Incorrect opinions, dude. Look at this guy. What a stupid cuck this guy is. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying literally there will not be enough food for all humans to survive here in a few years. It's like, it's factual. Like, I took a class, I forget what the actual title of the class was. It was basically like a world civ class in college, and they pretty much explained that in, you know, around 2050 onward, it's going to get really tough for the food supply to stretch across all of the population. So eventually things like GMOs were going to have to exist just out of necessity, not necessarily, you know. Not necessarily out of anything evil or an attempt to jam unhealthy shit into food that shouldn't be there. At the same time, check your ingredients lists. If you guys ever eat something that has two things in it, BHT and TBHQ, don't eat that shit, because those things like spike your chances of getting cancer, and they're horrible for you in every way possible, and they put them in everything. It's like in all breakfast cereals and all kinds of shit. Yeah, BHT and TBHQ, they're like two of the most dangerous preservatives in anything that you eat. And they're in a lot of fucking shit. Oh yeah, because didn't you say, Mag, that you did keto for a while? Or you said you did a specific diet that was like really, really low sugar? Yeah, keto. That's what I thought. Yeah, keto and cereal is basically impossible because like there's always going to be some kind of carbs that's not fibrous. And, you know, I think Fiber One had a cereal for a while, but even then the net carbs would be too high for the daily requirements. PFAS? I have not. What is that, Pit? Yeah, I mean, obviously the play in terms of meat is to only get it from, like, if you were going to go the actual high tier, only get it from, like, a local farm or a local butcher and have it, like, certified, all that other shit. But look, dude, I don't have that option. I can get my shit from Whole Foods where it's, like, you know, they have all the fancy titles, but I don't know. Of course, I don't know what's actually going into it. I just pay more for it, so I assume it's better, but we know that's not always the case.
It's special. You see, Ethan?
Ew, dude.
Everybody wants to turn back the clock. What? What, Evelyn? I'm just trying to show him. I'm just trying to show him not everybody wants to go back to how things were.
Yeah, this part's pretty nasty.
Stupid bitch. She doesn't understand that I don't want to go back to how things were before my father found y'all. Now everybody wants to turn back the clock. So Ethan, Ethan.
Yeah, that's pretty normal, Pit. If you guys ever turn over like Hot Pockets, okay? Turn over the box of Hot Pockets and read the ingredients. It literally reads like a goddamn science experiment. It's like E30, E whatever, like all these E chemicals, just random ass. It's literally like they just took a shit ton of chemicals and dumped them into whatever makes up the ingredients, you know? Pizza rolls are the same way. Pizza rolls have lots of BHT and TBHQ in them. And pretty much every generic ass breakfast cereal does. And that's the trap. That's the shitty part of it, is it's so difficult to find food that's not super expensive. Yeah, dude, BHT and TBHQ is fucking scary. Like, when I first read about that and I realized how many foods have that in there, I was like, holy shit, I can never shop normally again. Like, even to this day, I still turn shit over to make sure it's not in there when I buy groceries. And so many people just aren't even aware of that shit. Yeah, it's in water. Like, Nestle water, don't buy Nestle Pure Life water. There's a bunch of different brands of water you can buy that all have, wait, what? That's so rare to have a shotgun shell box there. But there's so many different brands of water. Well, you'll turn it over and you'll see like 10 different additives. Like, why are there any additives? The ingredients should be purified by reverse osmosis water. That's it. Oh no, that's 100% true, Mag. When I grew up, my family was basically destitute for a little while because my dad, he owned a car repair shop. And he had some really bad disc issues in his back, and it forced him to not be able to work. So he basically lost his super profitable job overnight. Had a bunch of like medical procedures and shit, and we had to get on food stamps and pretty much whatever governmental aid and all that kind of shit. So yeah, the only food that qualifies is the worst possible shit. It's like canned soups and canned spaghettis that have all kinds of soy protein and shit. So yes, a lot of the food that's like WIC or whatever they call that, just whatever the food stamp certification is, all that stuff is horrible for you. And the cheapest food at the supermarket and the cheapest fast food is always terrible for you.
Why don't you try 0814?
Oh no, it's fine. I actually really appreciate those days now because they taught me to never take money for granted, and also really taught me the value of money, you know?
Take a chance, you never know.
So I think, had I grown up with more money, I don't think I would have been more in tune with, people that struggle. But growing up destitute helped a lot because it helped me identify, and I never had that issue. I'm always very empathetic and very understanding of people that are struggling because I've been... Okay, I could have died. Because I've been there, and honestly, some days I still do. Oh, he's better, but it kind of led to like a litany of other issues. That's a long story though, but nah, he's better in terms of his back nowadays. But he has a whole bunch of other health issues like kidney stones and a bunch of other shit. Okay, that actually fully healed me. That's rare. But no, I mean, he's still healthy enough to like do whatever he wants. I mean, we just hung out over Christmas and he was fine. So, and I think he just turned. No, this isn't a very long game. It takes me about 3 hours to beat it, usually at the most. But he just turned either 52 or 53. He was born in 68, so he just turned 53, or he's about to turn 53. So when this guy shows up, I'm just gonna pop him once. I missed one, but that's okay. Now we're just gonna run. Risky. Okay, risky, but I got it. That can blow you back if you don't do that correctly. Earth is no more. Here we go.
Earth is no more once you burn this motherfucker.
Sorry. I'm listening to some Kendrick Lamar lately. Had that stuck in my head. Yeah, go ahead and link it. Go ahead and link it, Bit. That's fine. I want to read this really quick because I'm curious. An error has occurred. Okay, there we go. Not a problem you can run away from. Communities confront the threat of unregulated chemicals in their drinking water. Yeah, that is some fucked up shit, dude. Like, isn't there the whole thing about fluoridated water? And that's not a conspiracy, by the way. So what happens is a lot of water is fluoridated, and if you didn't know, fluoride in water is actually really horrible for you. It for all kinds of reasons. It fucks up your motor functions in your brain. It fucks up your hormone balance and everything. It's not a conspiracy whatsoever, though, that water is fluoridated in a lot of areas. Tap water, and you can't filter it out. Everything. It's really bad. Okay, so it's from the WAPO. Let's see. No. Parchment, Michigan. The day this small town told its residents to stop drinking the water, life on Glendale Boulevard turned from quiet to alarming. Polyfluoroalkyl. I've heard of these. Yeah, I've heard of these, dude. Polyfluoroalkyl. It's basically like a metal, isn't it? It's like a fucking heavy metal that's in your fucking water. Yeah, I never drink tap water. I always filter mine, but supposedly you can't filter out fluoride or any of that other bullshit. Yeah, if you shower or use it for anything else, you still have the steam. Or use it to brush your teeth, it still gets in your mouth. So, man-made chemicals have long since been used in a wide range of consumer products, non-stick cookware, water-repellent fabrics, and grease-resistant paper products, as well as in firefighting foams. PFAS levels in the water system have excess in 1,500 parts per trillion, more than 20 times the EPA's recommended lifetime exposure limit. Holy fucking shit. And just think about all the health problems that were popping up in this town that they were blaming on other stuff, probably. They had to declare a state of emergency over this. John Oliver did an episode about this. Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. It's like you can't trust anything, man. Literally, your fucking tap water could be poisoning you for the most part, and you wouldn't even know. You know, what would happen if these people never figured this out? You can't just run away from this because you're going to have to use the running water that's attached to your house. You can't just pack up and move, you know? Most people have no idea they're being exposed. 1,380 public water supplies and more than 400 schools. Little has happened. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, this is not just in Parchment, Michigan. This is all over the country. Like there was an article that somebody linked me a long time ago that would let you basically post your zip code or your town, and it would tell you if there's been a contamination report in your area. Like, that's how bad it is. You basically have to check and make sure your tap water is not being fucking contaminated. I still have customers who say they'll never drink the tap water or any drinks that we offer again. Yeah, of course they're not going to do anything. That requires effort. Or for them to give a shit about human beings. They don't. Nah, dude. They're just a government agency. They don't care about that. Think about the birth defects that were happening unbeknownst to people. Think about all this shit, man. And you have no idea. That's why people buy only bottled water sometimes, but even bottled water you can't fucking trust. Hey, one of the most commonly sold bottled waters is Nestle Pure Life, and the CEO of Nestle, the USA branch, has recently said that he doesn't believe that people should be entitled to water as a human right. He said he thinks that water is a privilege. So he's literally being fucking what is that? Immortan Joe from yeah, he's being fucking Immortan Joe from Mad Max Fury Road, where he is trying to tell people that they're not entitled to water. Bottled water is not that good, no. The only water that I drink is purified with one of those 99 point whatever percent filters, but I'm sure that doesn't even get everything that it should. And yeah, Nestle is a horrible company. Okay, there's gonna be 2 4-leggeds here. Let's make sure to do this the right way. Bitch. Oh, I'm so fucking... Okay. I actually should have died there. I was very lucky that I did not. Good. Yeah, healing items I've been doing really bad on. I'm just gonna discard this bullshit. I don't need it. But I should have another herb I can grab out of the company YouTube video on them. Yeah, Nestle is I'd say one of the most evil companies out there. No, I haven't died yet. Not that I would expect Nestle to be super moral or anything, but yeah, they're pretty fucking bad. Okay, I'm fully healed now, so that's good. I'm actually not gonna grab the lockpick this time. Actually, I will, because it has flame rounds in it. I'll just go ahead and use it. And then let's put these up. 1 neuro. Okay, that's perfect, actually. Grab the grenade launcher out. So 1 neuro, 3 flame. That's more than enough. And then I have supplements. There's 3 neuro in here, so we're good. I actually want to put this up. Yeah, I drink filtered, but who even knows, you know? At the end of the day, my county or my fucking area could have just as bad contaminated water as parchment, and I wouldn't even know. 'Cause I don't keep up on it. I know sometimes they'll put out boil water advisories where they'll tell you not to drink the water until you boil it first. But it's like, even if they don't put out an advisory, who's to say that small contaminations don't happen on a daily basis and we just don't know about it? Know what I'm saying? Wow, look at all the... Holy shit, I'm getting the luck back on shotgun shells. I have so many. Huge surplus on them now. Yeah, we get boil water advisories pretty frequently here. Well, I wouldn't say frequently, but I'd say, 3-4 times a year. And usually in that time, we'll just buy gallons of spring water or drinking water to use during that. Yep, boil water advisories in a restaurant are horrible because you basically can't do shit. You can't even wash dishes because the water is contaminated. You only drink bottled water. You should only drink...
Liquid death.
Oh, sorry. The wrong fucking effect. Liquid death. Liquid death has a large number of health benefits. Yeah, bottled water isn't safe. You have to make sure you read up on what's in it, basically. Yeah, Dasani is horrible. Dasani has sodium added. You guys know this is basic common fucking sense. What happens if you eat or drink something that's salty? Or eat something that's salty, and there's not really any fucking salty drinks that I know of. You get thirsty. So why would you put fucking sodium in water? But they put, it even says, adds a negligible amount of sodium. But it's like, negligible or not, there shouldn't be fucking sodium in the water. There should be 0 sodium in the fucking water. Why is it in there? But yeah, I told a friend when I was working at Walmart, I told a friend about the BHT and TBHQ thing, and his mind was blown. He was like, dude, he's like, holy shit, how much food have I been eating? That's basically been poisoning my body. I was like, dude, I was like, read the labels. And I showed him, I gave him a link, everything. I was like, dude, like, I was like, read up on how horrible this shit is for you. I'm telling you, it's awful. I have to put everything up or he won't let me through. Bubbly sparkling water mango. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Have a nice day.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is Mother Miranda. I've pointed this out almost every time, but Mother Miranda was in this game from launch, so they were thinking about the story for Village way longer than we think.
Kiss my ass.
Ethan, language. There are children in the building. Somewhere. I think. I'm not sure anymore.
A literal madhouse, yep. Yeah, it's funny. This is the very first RE Engine game, but I still think this is the best one. I don't like keyboard controls if it's not first person or mouse and keyboard. So that's why I don't really like playing Resident Evil 2 Remake or 3 Remake on PC. Because I don't like playing shooters with a controller, but I also don't like the third person controls. With mouse and keyboard. I personally would have preferred if the remakes were first person, but that's just me. Yeah, Bubbly is owned by PepsiCo, like almost everything. There's a web. There's a picture that you can find. It's basically like a web that shows 6 or 7 companies own basically all the products that you buy at the grocery store. Like Mars, the company Mars, like Mars Bar, they own fucking basically every candy known to man, and they own a lot of bake mix and stuff. So if you've ever bought cake mix or anything, it's come from Mars. You know what I mean? Like, in pharmacy companies are the same. There's a P&G is one of them. Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 companies that basically own everything that you buy at the grocery store. Box dinners are all owned by the same company. Yeah, Mars has a lot of animal food as well. You're right. Yeah, Nestle has a fucking shit ton of stuff. J&J, yep. A lot of, pretty much all the same company owns Procter and Gamble owns basically all paper products, which paper products are another thing you guys wouldn't even think about. Flushable wipes also have toxic chemicals in them as well, and you're touching that to your skin every time you use the bathroom, so you know that can't be good either. Some flushable wipe brands have dangerous shit added to them. Well now, Ethan.
Mia? Mia! Mia!
She's alive.
Who are you? Where are you?
We're just beyond the pier, outside that room. Hurry.
Hurrah.
Well now, Ethan.
Yeah, Nabisco's another one.
You? Dead? Guess that's not in the cards. Not yet.
Lucky me. Look, unless you have any more surprises up your sleeve, I suggest you...
Now that would be telling, Ethan. And I
Yeah,
two
so I used to work in the chemical section when I worked at Walmart. So basically I would stock dryer sheets, bleach, laundry detergent, cleaners like furniture cleaners, polish and stuff like that. Also laundry powders and everything. And there was this certain kind of laundry powder. Fuck, I cannot remember what it was called, but it was basically, it had horses on the front. Let me try and find out what this is really quick. Sorry to derail the game one more time. Let's see. Kraft has too many things, so they divided their snack foods. Yeah. Borax. It's called 20 Mule Team Borax. It looks like this. This shit right here. Oh, this is Amazon. I just realized. Let me be careful here. Okay. This shit right here. Whenever I would stock this, if I would open the box, the case, and any of this was open at all, it felt like there was a fucking worm in my throat. I had such a strong allergic reaction to it. So every time I opened one of these, I had to fucking like get a mask and make sure, like, obviously there's something in there that shouldn't be in there. Like, I had a severe fucking allergic reaction. It seriously felt like my throat was just like fucking convulsing every time I opened this shit up. And it's detergent booster. It's not even detergent in and of itself. But yeah, like that shit was fucked up. But yeah, I used to work around that stuff all night, so I feel like my fucking my allergies just got supercharged because I did that section for like a whole year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Meg. It's not good whatsoever. And some of the shit that I would stock, like drain cleaners, would actually come with a warning label, and it would have a fucking skull and crossbones on it, you know, telling you this is really fucking dangerous. Be careful. I was like, holy shit. Like, if that shit was open or leaking, it would actually corrode your skin. I never had that happen, thankfully, but somebody else got drain cleaner on their arm and they had to go to the hospital for it. World is fricked. Yep. Same pit. I'm one of the most cynical people out there, and this is the reason why. Because there's a lot of shit that people don't even take into account. They just assume that water is safe, and they just assume that you just go buy laundry detergent and you just use flushable wipes, and they don't think about any of the shit that's wrong with it. Let me see if I can find really quick before we get into this next section, because it's kind of going to be a point of no return. Let me see if I can find the that picture. 10 companies that control the food industry. Yeah, here's the exact photo I was looking for. So here's the breakdown. Oh, this one's really low quality. But here's the breakdown. So Nestle basically owns all the candy, everything you've ever bought. All the chips are owned by PepsiCo. Lay's and Munchos and Munchies and Fritos, Sun Chips, Ruffles, all owned by PepsiCo. PepsiCo owns obviously all the drinks. They own a bunch of orange juice drinks. They own citrus spray, all kinds of other shit. They even have Rice-A-Roni and Pasta-Roni, the box dinners. General Mills has all the cereal, but they also have Old El Paso taco mix. They've got Betty Crocker bake mix. That's what I was talking about. They've got Yoplait yogurt. They've got Pillsbury mix, Haagen-Dazs ice cream, Fruit by the Foot even, fucking Bugles, like all this shit is Totino's. So Pizza Rolls is owned by General Mills. It's literally these 10 companies that own everything. Yeah, this graphic is old. These companies own a lot more now. And I think there's a, there should be a higher quality version somehow. I would fucking hope. Yeah, this one looks to be better. But yeah, literally nobody ever talks about this shit. Like, ever. Skinny Pop popcorn. I've bought it once, but yeah. It was years ago. High in carbs, skinny my ass. But yeah, Coke owns Dasani. They own basically a lot of drinks, but Unilever owns a lot of instant teas and stuff. Mars has all the candies and all that shit, but they also have Uncle Ben rice, which you wouldn't expect. Mondelez, formerly Kraft Foods, they have a lot of shit. Yeah, Kraft Foods has a lot. They've got Triscuit. They basically have all the crackers that you would buy. They've got the instant cheese stuff, Easy Cheese. They have all that shit, Mondelez does. All under one company. So basically, whenever you go to the grocery store and you have a whole aisle, just remember that pretty much one company owns that entire aisle, you know, or one side of it for the most part. That is the case. So there's not really as much choice as you would assume. I mean, Kellogg's owns fucking all this. Look at this. I mean, isn't there a strike going on right now against Kellogg's because they're anti-union? They're like hiring union busters. There's Pop-Tarts, Pringles, Cheez-Its, Eggo waffles, Grips, all the Wonka shit. Not anymore. It got resolved. Okay. Thank God for that. But yeah, like, just remember that when you go to the grocery store, it's like, look, oh wow, there's all these different choices for chips. They all come from PepsiCo. There's all these different choices for cereal. They all come from either General Mills or Kellogg's. You know what I'm saying? Cadbury. They're not just Cadbury eggs. They own a lot of this shit. So really, I mean, Mondelez even has fucking Philadelphia cream cheese. They've got Velveeta. They've got all this stuff, and Velveeta's horrible for you. It's good, but it's terrible for you in terms of what's actually in it. Personal hygiene products are mainly owned by companies like this. Like Procter & Gamble should be listed here, but they're not. But yeah. That's basically just a rundown of why you shouldn't trust that grocery store has good offerings, just because, you know, there's a lot. And that's something that's people get so surprised when they see that. They're like, but I thought, like, there's hundreds of different companies that own all this shit. It's like, nope. It's about 10. Roughly 10 companies own basically all grocery items that you would ever buy. Anything that's dry grocery, as in a box, and not, yeah, even the small family places are owned, absolutely. Because they can't get anywhere without investors and shit, that's why. No, I've never had those. Like, there's actually a hot debate about, so in retail, this is not much of a secret, because I'm sure most people probably know this, but I learned a lot about the placement of items. in the grocery store. And actually, I found out that companies actually bid for the placement. So the closer they are to the ends of the aisle, the more money they've paid companies like Walmart and Kroger, because they're basically displaying your product at that point to put them close to the end of the aisle. Whereas if you go toward the middle of the aisle, those are companies that haven't ponied up as much money. Yes, end caps, exactly. So if you see like a whole bunch of one kind of product lined up on the end, it's not because they're having a sale. It's because that company paid up a bunch of money for them to feature it. Oh, you little bitch. Did you see that fucking dodge that he just did? Okay, well that could have easily been my first death, but it wasn't somehow. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Nabisco has their own workers as well as bread people usually. Like there was one guy that would come in and stock all of the bread for different vendors at our store. Yeah, Pepsi and Coke have their own vendors that'll come in and stock their stuff. Lay's has their own, yeah. And Lay's is also owned by PepsiCo, so we know that to be the case. Snapple, 7-Up, exactly. Energy drink companies will come in. We had a Rockstar person and a Monster guy that would come in, because Monster's owned by Coke, so the same guy would go fill that and that kind of shit. So yeah, Ice, the sparkling water drinks. You're right, dude. You're right, 100%. No, he means Ice as in the sparkling water flavor, I'm assuming. The flavored sparkling water. I hope that's what you're talking about. I hope they don't have a fucking ice vendor. No, they do. You're right. But I thought you were talking about the, these. Why does display capture keep fucking getting turned on? I swear to God, I'm not doing that. I thought you were talking about this shit. Right here. Sparkling ice. No, I swear to God, I'm not turning this on. Oh, okay. Well, Ice does have its own vendors as well. Top 10 anime ice. Like, there's always that huge ice machine at the front of the store or whatever where they'll come in and refill it in the morning. Okay. Get all of our flame rounds out. Get it all out of our system. Don't need the crank. I don't have any solid fuel, do I? Yeah, I can't get that back. Okay. So the only one that I can do would be this. So that's fine. But 7 flame rounds should be enough to get this job done here. Need more solid fuel, but that's okay. Yep, sadly that's the way things have been set up. You have to pay more for the items that don't have the preservatives jammed in because they're more expensive to make. And that is the reality of the world. Yeah, it's in practically everything. I mean, you would have to work so hard to avoid it that it's basically not even worth it at that point. Yep, exactly.
Zoe? Zoe.
Not now. We don't have the time. Do you have both ingredients?
Right here. There should be enough, right?
If we make them fast enough. My father.
Yeah, now you see why me and Pitt are so cynical about the world. Yeah. I've always been this. I've been this cynical since I was like 17. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, okay. I can actually pre-break these. That's cool. That actually helps, because now I can run over there and just grab that shit.
We'll take it through the swamp. But
Neuro to start with.
very far without the serum.
Give me the serum. Now.
One of those is mine.
Oh, for sure, P. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, working at Walmart opened my eyes to a lot of how companies treat products. That was years ago, so I don't know how things have changed now. Yeah, it does. Next. That was good. That was a really good start, actually. Oh, no.
This is getting old, Jack.
Wow, nice try, idiot. What? What? What the fuck? Did you see that? He was just flailing his arms in midair. Wow, so many shotgun shells. Holy shit, I have 30 right now. Nutsore. Yeah, that's Jack. Wow, that eye has to be destroyed. I think it's just not popping because invincibility frames or something. Come on, Dr. Red, don't say that, you know. You've got to be trolling. No, this is not Lucas. This is Jack. I think there's only one eye left at this point. There it is. Yeah, this is Jack Baker. Oh, that's not it? He still has one left? Oh, there it is. Fuck. There, okay. So, neuro round. Last neuro round, we're gonna slow him down and then we're gonna shoot the fuck out of him. That was pretty close to perfect fight. I can't complain. Let's just jerk off the gun a little bit. That happens in the DLC, actually, Dr. Red. It's called No More, or it's called Not a Hero. That should be it. There we go. No, it's fine, dude. Looks like a big whitehead. Yeah, disgusting, dude. Nah, you didn't fail, dude. You're fine.
I've seen everything.
Good fight.
Ethan, this way. Use the serum on him.
You want me to cure him?
No, Lucas does have a transformation in Not a Hero. But you're not too far off from the truth.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Come on. Mia's waiting for us.
You're right though, Pitt. It's fucking crazy, man. And yeah, Dr. Red, that happens. Like, even things that you wouldn't think would have a cancer warning will have them. Like, we have no clue to the extent that we're being basically poisoned on a daily basis, and that's just a sad fact of reality.
There's only one left.
Worse than anything is fast food.
There can't just be one left.
Like, especially McDonald's. Anybody who's worked at a McDonald's will tell you that 90% of the food there, if not 95, is literally just all pre-packed. Yep, the air quality's fucked as well.
It's fine. It was fine.
Yeah, unless you sit in your house all day with like 6 air purifiers going.
Both of you just go! Come with us. I'm sure there's someone who can help.
This is not home. Apparently I belong here.
And he just grabs her hand. He's like, let's get out of here. Let's leave this bitch.
I'll send help.
Don't bother. There won't be anyone left to help!
She's my wife. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen, Zoe? Come on. How dense could you be, for real? Also, check out how glitchy the fire is. Like flickering on and off. Help! Apparently I belong here.
Ethan?
Queen Mia, you know what I'm saying?
Who the hell else was I gonna choose?
Men going through all this shit for their queens. You know, I refuse to be a simp like Ethan.
Mia.
Okay, Bridget didn't hear that.
We need to talk. You had something to do with
Yes,
this.
so that was Jack that we just killed.
Look, I just want to know the truth.
Ethan, I honestly don't remember.
Try. Is that the boat? The fuck did that get?
I woke up and simply refused to be a simp.
You're okay. The hell was that?
We're actually like 2/3 of the way done with the game now.
What the fuck?
There's not much booba going on with Mia, man. We only simp for simps around here. Simp for simp? Like sub for sub back in the day on YouTube? Remember when literally everybody would spam your YouTube comments with sub for sub if you uploaded a shitty little video? Yeah, S4S or Twitter. Follow for follow was another one.
Ethan?
Yeah, I don't know fully if I agree with that, Pit, but I will say that there doesn't seem to be much benefit. Societally, I mean. You know, obviously in terms of relationships, you know, you love that person, you want to commit to them and all that. That's awesome. That's amazing, but in terms of like societal benefits, there aren't many. Now it's Facebook, yeah. Also, Twitter is really bad too. Like, when you see the person, it's like they have 500 followers, but they're also following 700 people. You know what I mean? I just think, listen, I think that, I think men and women have very different opinions on that. Oh, FB for follow back. Okay. I just always assume if you're saying FB, you mean Facebook.
What was that?
This part is so cool. Right here. Check this giant molded statue up, dude. With all the people coming out of it. Like a fucking mold explosion happened and they're all stuck here. Yeah, I know that's correct, Mag. I know for sure that they have very different opinions on that. We're gonna hit this helmet and boom! Old snow meat sculpture. I'll lock Courage the Cowardly Dog. See, when you start talking about social constructs though, Pitt, I check out at that point because I'm so like layman / ignorant on that whole thing. Because you see the conversations all the time about gender being a social construct and all this other stuff, dude. I'm literally so ignorant to all that I couldn't even begin to have a conversation about it. And I'll admit it, you know. Other people might be prideful about it and say, "Oh yes, I know so much and I'm a very astute person and I do all my research." No, I will admit I'm stupid as fuck and I don't know anything. I don't know the first thing about that conversation or what to even start saying about it. And I'm a-okay with that because ignorance is bliss. Let's go, gamers. No, not really. I'm just admitting I haven't really done any proper research to have that convo, so I'm not going to. Play feet. Want to gain more followers? DM me for details. Yeah, exactly. And possibly feet pics while you're at it.
Are you remembering?
What are you?
Yeah, that's not a conversation we need to be having in this channel, that's for sure. Because that conversation could go on forever, and like I said, I'm vastly just out of the loop on that whole thing, so. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, women, I think, have always wanted marriage more than men, because I think women want commitment, whereas men just don't see it that way. Men just kind of see it as a, like, they just assume that you being in a relationship is enough commitment.
You said we could be a family.
You want a new last name?
What are you talking about?
You said.
That's just from my experience. That's what I've always seen. Hey, what's up, Dave? Oh, fuck. That guy almost got a shot in. What have you been up to, Dave? How's your new job been treating you, brother? Oh, Dave has seen Madhouse more than enough times. Yeah, I know. I agree with that, Pitt. I never said it was bad, though. I don't think it's bad, Dr. Red. I just think that it's just interpreted very differently by men and women. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Dave got a new job. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna pry that far, but he's having a good time with it, so that's cool. So this is the only mandatory tape.
Watch. What?
Right here.
Why?
This is the only mandatory tape. Filing joint tax returns. I mean, that's the only one that I could really think of, but even that's not necessarily a benefit.
Alan,
Yeah, that's one, Pitt. That's definitely one.
He infected me during the attack. And I'm too far gone anyway.
Best part of the game? Yeah, sadly this character inserted just to die horribly. The soy. I thought you said it's the soy beta alarm. Fucking ring the alarm. Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
She didn't attack you?
Oh, I'm so immature, dude. What the fuck?
I can't believe this is happening.
Get a ring-a-ling.
Take it. It has your tissues.
Sometimes I don't realize what I just fucking said. I really just said ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Fix this.
God damn, I'm so stupid.
Okay, Evie, where are you?
Whew. We do have fun, don't we? I bet that dude has bad breath, probably. That's why Mia doesn't want to be anywhere near him. Also, I love how he says it's my fault she got out, and Mia goes, "You're right. It is your fault." Like, she doesn't reassure him. She just says, "You know what? It is your fault, you stupid fuck. You shouldn't have done that."
She's vomiting. We'll have to reset.
What?
She's vomiting.
Mia is a bitch. What's new? What? Also, look, you can see the pores on the outside of her hand. That's so crazy.
We're gonna be seeing a lot more of her ugly friends if this keeps up.
The details, dude.
We need to find her and fast. This is getting out of hand.
Agreed.
It's like calling all cucks, ring-a-ling-a-ling. I'm sorry. I'll never say that again. Is Mia a terrorist? Oh no, I will, Dave. Appreciate you dropping by, man. Yeah, Mia is a bioterrorist. I thought originally that she worked for Umbrella, but apparently that's not ever really stated. I just assumed that was the case. But no, she does do bioterrorism for some government company. We don't know which. She works for the connections. Yeah, I don't know what company she works for. There's gonna be another fucker that drops down here. Get as many shots to the head in as you can. Block that. Good. That was actually really good. And then S2, and we're out. Get out of the way, you stupid fuck. Get your corpse out of the way. Out of the way. Favorite Pokemon character? You're not asking my favorite Pokemon? Generic, but Ash. He's called something different in Japanese, but I always did like him as a character. This is usually where I'll die in Madhouse. Yeah, see, I literally just died. The connections as an Umbrella's competitor. I didn't know that. Satoshi, yeah, he's called Satoshi in Japanese. Yeah, so there's my first death. This is almost always where I die in a Madhouse run, because I don't want to use the ammo on this guy, but I also want to grab the chem fluid. But if you take a clean hit, you're basically dead, so... Yeah, there. It is again, so cool. Fuck me. I'm so dead again. Oh, this guy died, but I'm still dead. What the fuck? He's going ham, dude. I gotta go. And hope I get past these guys without them swinging. I'm dead. One more hit and I'm dead. Fucking no, bitch. At least he cooks and he's smart at Pokemon. Brock is a soy boy and a simp? Damn. Who's he a simp for, Misty? You didn't have to say all that. Wait, what? Oh, well, I guess I needed the chem fluid. Really? One bullet left. All right. There is a box of ammo here. You can literally see it. I guess I have to be on this side to grab it, though. Yeah, there it is. Having Chris work at Umbrella? What? When did that happen? Oh, that's in Village, is it not? Also in this game. Yeah. Because at the end of the game he says, I'm Redfield, and he comes down in a fucking... Yeah. No, I have. I just had a lapse in judgment. Top 10 anime spoilers.
No, Evie, I'm not mad. Wait, what did you call me?
He joins the bioterrorism team for Blue Umbrella, ditches the BSAA. Wow. That is an anime betrayal.
I'll be your mom.
And a half.
Come back with me. Evie, wait!
Did you find her?
Yes, but she ran off. She's making more friends, Alan. Those things are everywhere.
I just think Chris is so fucking generic as a character. Especially in Village, he's just a fucking meathead. Like, he's just every deep-voiced soldier guy that's ever been in a game. Generic soldier man A is what he is. Alright, so here, left. Good, got lucky there. Really lucky, actually. Close these two. Captain of the high school football team that never pissed off? Yeah, exactly. Piss off. Peace off out of my way. Okay. Yeah, I've seen the Out of Bounds video. It's really cool. I just saw a video recently about how Jack works off camera as well. Hey, what's up, Fist? Or Streaming Fist? I like Chris and RE1 because he was harder. But yeah, I'm not really fond of how he developed. I just think I don't like the fact that he's in every game and he always looks drastically different. That's what I'm not a fan of. It's like, can you at least have the slightest bit of consistency with how this character looks? Yeah, he had to be headless, otherwise the camera wouldn't make any sense, like where they placed it. That's what I heard. Because if they gave Ethan a head, it wouldn't make any sense the way that your camera is angled most of the time. Oh yeah, remote bombs. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's because it was being designed for VR, from what I understand. That's why they did that for the most part. That's why even in the model viewer for Village, his face is just a shadow, pretty much. Like, apparently Sony came to them mid-development and said, hey, can we make this, like, a PSVR exclusive game? And that really changed a lot of the design decisions. I hope we get to play as Rose as well. That'd be really cool. I'd be pissed off if they went to the trouble to show us her grown up and apparently having powers without us being able to play as her. That would suck.
Don't say that.
Nah, it ain't gonna be Ethan. It flat out says at the end of Village, the father's story is over. That ain't gonna be Ethan.
Evie, no, Evie.
Alan, listen.
I didn't mean to call you that.
She's trying to take control. You have to fight her.
Yeah, it said that, Dr. Ed.
Evelyn, stop! Stop right now!
Don't touch me, don't!
I think everybody here has either played it or they don't care. So I think you can say anything. Dr. Red has said he won't play it or watch it, so. Listen, warning in advance. Spoiler warning for Village. So if you care, you're about to get spoiled. Don't look at chat. But go for it, Meg. So yeah, throwback to the beginning of the game. We can see where Mia was recording this video. That better?
Ethan. You were right.
That one?
I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away. Forget that you ever knew me. Have a good life.
They chopped up Rose and magically put her back together. Yeah, that was fucking really bizarre. That's like some fucking RPG logic. How that was supposed to work, I have no idea.
We'll be together forever.
Listen to this generic ass scream that happens when this guy falls. This also, I feel like, was early on in development because Mia looks way different in this cutscene. Dude, Dr. Red, I literally just had a nightmare last night about being chased by Leatherface. It always happens if I eat late at night. I know that sounds bizarre, but like, usually on the nights where I would stream super late and then eat and then go to sleep shortly after, I almost always get nightmares about weird shit like that.
Now do you remember?
Yes, Evelyn.
Great minds dream alike. The mold is virtually omnipotent with one caveat. It can't beat the green juice. Yeah.
We were never.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that, Mac. And it's 100% true.
I don't need you anymore.
Absolutely true. Alright, now here's the part of the game I hate. This is my least favorite part, by far. But we have to do it anyway. I don't mind nightmares because I always know that I'm having a nightmare. They don't bother me too bad. Like sometime midway through the nightmare, I'm always like, oh shit, I'm asleep right now. Oh, and I'm like, oh, this is stupid. When it first happens, I'm not aware of it, but then about midway through the dream, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm dreaming right now. Never mind, this is all stupid. Your nightmares are always about work. I used to have those a lot. I used to have dreams that like they would just give me infinite amounts of work to do in retail and stuff. Constantly I would have that shit. Look at this guy. Crackhead dreams? I wouldn't say that. I mean, they say most of the time your nightmares are made up of things that you do throughout the majority of your waking hours. So it makes perfect sense that a lot of people have work-related nightmares. Mine just are almost always being chased by Leatherface. I've been having nightmares about that since I was like fucking 14. I think that's partly why I like the movie so much, because there's never been a yeah, I'm serious, because there's never been a movie that's really impacted me that much before. Pretty crazy. Here, I'm gonna bomb this guy. Out of the way. You were Spider-Man trying to stop crime in your bathroom? What crime was happening in the bathroom? Yeah, he does. It's literally almost always the same thing. It's like we go into a house. I told the story about me emailing Leatherface once, didn't I? In one of my dreams? I know I told that to you guys. Yeah, so I told the story once, but I'll tell it again. Basically, we found out that some old man was like disposing of bodies, and we called him out on it. We were like, bitch, we know what you're up to. And then he said that he was going to get his friend Leatherface to handle us. And so I basically like stocked up. We had this big ass house and a bunch of people living in it. So I stocked up on a bunch of fucking guns and ammo, and I emailed Leatherface and I was like, look here, you fat fuck. I was like, we'll handle you. And then when he finally showed up, he looked like, if you've ever played the Mercenaries of Resident Evil 4, he looked like the dude with the double chainsaw, the really huge guy. And I had like the super shotgun from Doom ready to go. Like it was just super oversized double barrel shotgun. And I had that shit ready to go. So as soon as he showed up, like I started fucking running around, like kind of similar to Doom, like running really fast. And he was chasing me while swinging, and I just fucking blasted his ass like 6 times, and then his head just exploded, and everybody just started coming out. And they were just like, fuck yeah, dude, good shit. It was so stupid. Yeah, he said that too. He's like, I'm gonna get my friend Leatherface to handle you. And I told him in the email too, I was like, you better stock up. I was like, you better come with everything you got. And I told him that. I was like, fucking, you need armor, you need everything. Double chainsaw, everything you got. And he showed up with it too. Do your thing, cuz. Good lord. Yeah, the most unrealistic part is that it was over email. Like, I should have just texted him or found out what his number was. Wonder what kind of cell phone Leatherface would have used if he were alive today. Probably a Cricket. Or a Jitterbug. No, he'd probably use a Jitterbug, because he's not the brightest. And do the Jitterbug. Oh, damn. Well, I actually meant to do that anyway, so whatever. Alright, let's get the fuse. One more. Injury to insult, yep. I don't give a F. Man, this gun is so fucking bad. No, I don't think he can read. I think he's just been, basically, he's been bred to just destroy everything around him. You know, like he is kind of animalistic in a way because his family exploits that fact that he is born with mental challenges, should we say. No, he doesn't even really talk. Yeah, you're right. He just kind of moans and swings his shit around. There's our last inventory boost, and we get the survival knife. Yep, he just grunts, kills, and chops. That's a good description. Unfortunately, yes, I did see it. They're supposedly working on a new Leatherface or Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie now, like right as we speak, but it's already looking pretty grim because they've gone through like 4 directors, and that's never a good sign. So obviously somebody's not happy with how the project is going. Can't wait to bash it. I hated it so much. Yeah, the new one's gonna be awful. Just like the new game that they announced that's pretty much gonna be identical to that Friday the 13th shit game. Yep, they took the original masterpiece and shit all over it. That's how I feel about every other Chainsaw Massacre movie or game that's ever been made. Oh my god. Well, that sucks because I didn't save. Oh, I did, but a while back. I always die here, man. Makes it so hard to want to finish the game because I always fucking die at this part. Let's see, what saves do I have available? Boathouse, wrecked ship, testing area. Damn it, dude. I don't have a better save to use. Yeah, they're making a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, and it's going to be exactly like the Friday the 13th game, where you just play as him, and it's multiplayer. There's a bunch of survivors, and one person plays as him, and it's just not going to be good. I think Chainsaw Massacre would work best as like a single-player VR type game. I think that would work really well, actually. Yep, that's a big sign. Well, that's all it took. Okay. That was dumb. God, I hate fucking dying here so much. Wait, I didn't even go to the captain. Yeah, I did. Okay. I just need to climb back up now. Yeah, well, I mean, Wes Craven's dead, so R.I.P., but he can't be involved in it. It's kind of like when, Harold Ramis died, who was like one of the main writers of Ghostbusters, and then they immediately made a new Ghostbusters movie after his death. It's like, wow, okay. They do love to do that. I respect that about Robert Zemeckis for Back to the Future. He said he's been approached about a Back to the Future remake like 10 times. And he basically told them, nah, you can't have it until I'm dead. It's true. He really did. He said that. He said, you can't have Back to the Future until I'm dead. Then you can have that. But until then, nope. Fuck off out of here. And I respect that. How would they even go about it? They'd recast everybody, more than likely being completely disrespectful to the source material. The new actors would disrespect the fans on Twitter, and then they'd be shocked as to why it didn't go well. There you go. I just described every remake in the past 3 or 4 years. Literally every remake in the past few years is just shit all over the source material. Recast the actors in a very bizarre way. Change a lot of the core themes of it. The actors throw tantrums on Twitter at fans who are mad about these changes. The fans don't go see the movie in protest. And then once the movie does horribly, they are shocked. They have no idea why. I was just talking about that pit. Ghostbusters. They waited for Harold Ramis to die, and then they made a new Ghostbusters. Changed everything about it. They cast the original cast as literally Who's. Not even their original characters. They're just literally just fucking randos in the universe. They're not even, You know, they're not even their original characters in disguise or anything. They're just fucking randos. It's so stupid. I didn't grab the power cable. I'm so stupid. Yeah, comedy is dead. Comedy is absolutely dead. Unless you are you're a comedian on the tier of someone like a Dave Chappelle, and you can just kind of repel all that, it's dead. Because not everybody has enough influence to actually refute that like Dave Chappelle does. But yeah, this is basically the Cowboy Bebop remake or live action shit that just happened is literally the exact same thing. Horrible casting decisions. The Jet casting was really cool, but the rest of the casting was just not good. Making unnecessary changes for the sake of social credit, shall we say. The actors go on Twitter and they throw big tantrums and they insult the fans, calling them incels and calling them weebs and everything else, and just basically going off on them and saying how stupid the fans are for this, that, and the other reason. And then when it comes out and gets canceled after one season, then they want to throw a tantrum and act as if they're shocked that it didn't do well. Like, no shit, it didn't do well. Nobody liked you or your attitude about it. Yeah, that show would get canceled after one episode for real. Married with Children really would. Oh, here we fucking go. Well, I have no ammo to fight this guy with now. Shallow Hal. That's from like 2001. I've heard of that movie, but I don't think I've actually sat down and watched it. But I've heard of it, for sure. God, I love having to do the same thing over and over again, because the four-legged molded are pretty horse shit on Madhouse. Yeah, that would definitely not fly nowadays. 100% that would not fly. I'm canceling you all. I'm canceling you all right now, dude. Didn't you see the new Home Alone trailer? I can only imagine it's horrible. But yeah, literally, it's called the cycle of remake. Cycle of remake, dude. Make a completely unnecessary remake. Here's how it works. I'll explain it in as quick as I can. Announce a new, completely unnecessary remake that nobody asked for. Okay. Could still be good. You get the two types of fans right off the bat. People that are just hype beyond belief and just so excited they can't fucking contain themselves at the thought of getting another re-release of whatever source material. And then there's the people who... Hey, what's up, Resident Evil Jesse? Welcome on in. Have not seen your name before. Or if I have, it's been a while. And then, so here's how it goes after that. After this remake that's completely unnecessary is announced, you get the people who are super hype and excited about it, saying that anybody who doesn't want it is just complaining and they're an incel and they need to take the nostalgia goggles off. And then there's the other people that are just saying, well, I don't really understand why this needed to be remade. I thought the original still holds up, or, you know, there's not really a need to re-release this right now. Does Hollywood really not have any better ideas? Those people immediately get shut down. They get called, like I was saying, they get called incels. They get called everything in the book. So then the actors get in on it, because of course all the actors who've just been cast are on Twitter. They take all the insults, they take all the criticism personally, and then they get on Twitter and they start insulting fans. So the actors get on Twitter, they start insulting fans, and then the fans get angry about that, because of course they would get angry about it. And then when the movie comes out, so many people are pissed off by how the actors behaved that they refuse to support it and go watch it. And then the actors throw their hands up and say, what? Why didn't that do well? I thought we did so great. So many people put all this effort and time into this, and it didn't do well because of you. That's how every remake goes, I'm telling you, dude. I love this scene, by the way.
Hey, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I never would have if I could have helped you.
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son.
Oh, you never been here, Jesse? Well, welcome on in. I'm sorry we're talking about movie remakes when we should be talking about Resident Evil, but I've played Madhouse a lot, so I'm sorry for that.
She did this.
What the hell is she? No, what did she do to you?
Yeah, all people care about is having 1 trillion Marvel movies. That's 100% true.
That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tank in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her.
You think new Resident Evil was good? I think so too. I think Village is a good game. I didn't love it as much as I did this, but I do think it's a good game.
Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
I don't trust this guy.
The girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key. All right? You find her, and you stop her.
I love this music. So nice. I need to get this music as background music
Free my family,
when we're talking.
please.
Oh, I knew what you meant, Streaming Fist. Dude, Jack is such a good guy. That's the sad part. That's the biggest tragedy of this game, is that the Bakers were actually such nice people. Outside of Lucas. He always had problems. But Zoe, Jack, and Marguerite were such good people before this happened.
Don't hurt him. Silly, I told you I'm not gonna hurt him. Don't you dare. For what? You're not my mom. Remember?
This part is disgusting.
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get
I'll tell you what, Dr. Red.
Here, take this.
Dr. Red, you think Sonic the Hedgehog is fast? You should wait to see how fast the new Home Alone hits the bargain bin at Walmart.
You need to go. I won't be able to resist for much longer. No.
It's already out? Oh, I didn't even know about it.
Mia! No!
I just can't stand movies in general today, you guys. Every time I sit down to watch a newer TV show or movie with Bridget, I last maybe 15 minutes and then I get I just get so much cringe at some of like the pandering dialogue that's in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so cringe, dude. I can't watch or experience anything that's brand new. It's just like, fuck this. Changing character stories because they are quote unquote, they're not acceptable in modern times or something like that. And of course we have Disney buying up all of they have Disney buying up all of your favorite franchises and editing them for Disney Plus. Like every time we go to watch a newer movie on Netflix, there's an actual warning beforehand that's like, warning, some of this language is out of date and could possibly be, it's like, oh my god. People really need a warning to watch a fucking movie nowadays. There's a fucking warning message, and it's like, yeah, I see the movie's rated R. I already know what's going to be in it. You didn't need to give me an additional warning on top of the fucking rating, you know? So stupid. I don't really need that. Really don't need the survival knife. I do need this though. We have had some crazy conversations tonight, man. For real. It's just, listen, I get it, okay? I understand. I'm probably not the demographic that those warnings are designed for. I get it, okay? I understand. I'm not oblivious to the fact that it's obviously for people way younger than me that probably have issues that would be triggered by these things in movies, but I cannot wrap my mind around why you would need a warning to watch a fucking movie on Netflix. Like, most of the time you can look it up and find out what's in the movie. You know? What's next? Do we need a warning before we go on an elevator? Do we need a warning before we open the door to go outside? Warning, there may be other humans that you may need to socialize with and they might be offensive. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? There's warnings for Muppet Show. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, people might say I'm being insensitive. No, I'm not. I just said, you know, like, I'm probably not the target demographic for this shit, but at the same time, I just find it a bit ridiculous that we need this kind of stuff. Yeah, there's literally a website for that. Like, you should go to the website. Maybe they can just reference the website, but you shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to put the warning in the fucking Netflix stream. But yeah, I've also seen a big push to like include social media in movies lately. Like, there's this show called Something in Paris that has Lily Collins in it, and like every episode they say the word social media, or they show her on her phone using what looks exactly like Instagram. It's like, wow, we're hip with the kids. We have Instagram in our show. This is so relatable. It's so cringe, man. Or when they just use social media as a generic term, as if people actually say that word in real life. Yeah, Emily in Paris is what it's called. I like Lily Collins. She was in a really good movie about anorexia a few years back that I liked a lot. It also had Keanu Reeves in it before he did John Wick. Oh, that was actually pretty fucking cool. You whipping this shoddy around? Easy. You refuse to watch it? Oh, okay. I thought you meant the anorexia movie. Yeah, I like Lily Collins as an actress. I just see like everything new just tries its best to shoehorn smartphones and social media into the script, and it's just so horribly executed, you know? You can just tell it's written by a bunch of 40-year-old dudes who thought they were trying to be hip with the kids, you know what I mean? They're like, hey, kids use their iPhones a lot. Let's put that in the show. Let's have her say iPhone and let's have her go on Instagram on her iPhone. Yeah, I would say why watch, you know? They tell us all the time in terms of like if you don't like something, don't watch it. You know, if it's trying its hardest to be like diverse or modern or pandering in whatever way, they'll say, well, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Yet, at the same time, those same people spend all of their time and energy getting worked up over things that they don't like. And if you tell them if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's, oh, but this is problematic for X, Y, and Z reason. It's making the world worse for no reason, and why shouldn't I call it out? It's like, Jesus. Double standards. Yeah, for real. Why don't they cancel people like Jake Paul? It's a good question. I've just never fathomed spending that much time and energy even worrying about what other people do, let alone complaining about it on Twitter all day. I've said it before, dude, but Twitter is just a literal controversy engine. That's why that platform exists. That's the only reason why it exists, is just to be a fucking controversy engine. And that's the algorithm that it promotes too. Anything controversial goes super viral on Twitter. And that's the way they've constructed the site, and they know that too. Alright, last stabilizer, or steroid. This will also give me my full heal. Okay. No lockpick for this, sadly. Just reading these files so I get the file counter. Yeah, Twitter's awful. And I feel bad because in order to be, you know, pseudo, like, successful as a streamer, you pretty much have to be on Twitter. That on top of not uploading YouTube videos and not using Twitter are probably two of the biggest reasons why I don't grow too much. Because it's just laziness, man. Like, I just need to work harder and be on Twitter and be... But it's just... It's so fucking disheartening because you literally can't go on Twitter for 2 seconds. Like, if you go... I challenge anybody to go on Twitter for longer than 2 seconds and not find complaining or negativity. It's impossible. Literally an impossible challenge. Like, if you're following a decent amount of people and you scroll your timeline for any longer than 2 seconds, you will find a bunch of negativity and bitching. That's just how it works. That's what the whole platform is about these days. Okay, this I really don't need, so I'm gonna drop that. Twitter has all the good memes. Sometimes. Like, I've had genuinely cool interactions on Twitter very rarely, but my biggest problem is I don't idolize celebrities like I used to when I was younger, so I really don't care about being on Twitter these days. When I was younger, I used to think it was really cool that I could talk to some celebrity that I looked up to, but I don't look up to celebrities anymore. I've kind of grown out of that. Because once you learn enough about how they get where they are in Hollywood, you won't respect them. So, so I don't look up to celebrities. I've long since grown past that kind of phase that I was in on that. Social media does enforce stupidity. It really does, because all you need to do is receive a bunch of likes from like-minded people, and all of a sudden your reinforcement is that you're right, even if you're wrong. So you could be dead wrong about something, but if a bunch of people who are also dead wrong about it click the favorite button or like your post, you think that you're even more right than you were in the first place. Like, you're so right you're untouchable. Because you have the fucking algorithm on your side, but you could be dead wrong about something. And most people know that, and they don't give a shit. They're just there to farm likes and favorites. Here's a cool thing. If you crouch next to this guy, he can't hit you. So you just crouch while he does this puke shit and you can just... Oh. Well, that's unlucky. Normally he can't. Okay. Something is fucking going wrong here. Okay. What? How did I die? I was full health. What the fuck? I was full health. How? Well, that didn't work. Made a liar out of me. Whatever. I'll click that here in a sec. We're almost done with the game, so I'll finish the game first and then we'll get into that. But don't you guys, have you guys seen that happen? Like you've seen, you know, these the cycle of remake just keeps happening. Like unnecessary remake. Fans of the original get pissed. Actors throw a tantrum on Twitter, attack fans. Fans get pissed off and don't go watch it. They get shocked as to why it didn't do well. This has happened so many times. It's actually unbelievable how many times that's happened. What am I doing? I need to have the shotgun out here. And that's why I don't think I've watched any new Hollywood movie. I think the newest Hollywood movie I watched was Mad Max Fury Road. And that was 2015. 2015 was pretty much the last year I cared about new movies. And it was really only because of that movie. I didn't care about much else that came out that year. Yeah, I really don't care. I just get tired of that cycle happening. Like, it's just repetitive. Alright, well, this guy's gonna be a bitch, so we have to actually take him out this time. That's probably why I got killed last time. Because of that guy. Alright, now I should be able to just squeeze past. I'm trying at least. No, this shit is just not working this time for some reason. There we go. Normally it works, but whatever. I don't have a neuro round for both of these guys, so that's pretty rough, but... That was not bad. Considering how that started, that wasn't that bad. Yeah. It may as well be with all that vomiting that just happened. Okay, and now there's 3 of these on Madhouse. I think we already got the first one. Yeah, so we should be alright. I think the flame round destroyed the first one. Okay. Yeah, it's been a pretty smooth playthrough overall. About 3.5 hours, that's kind of what I expected. I mean, the stream start time was only about 15 minutes today. We didn't do our normal hour, so that's about on par with what I would expect for a Madhouse playthrough. Now we've come full circle. You want to get a haircut like Remy, so just have it super long and down all the time. Dude, Remy is so fucking edgy, it's unbelievable. Here you can barely see his face for a little bit. Why am I? Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. It's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
Doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Is that the one that Dr. Red was talking about laughing at?
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Look at her. She has no idea what she's doing. Alright, so I'm going to try to get this in too. Alright, so straight in and to the left as quick as we can. Good. Yep, got it. Boom. So what did you think, Meg? It was a pretty smooth playthrough. I think I died 3 times, so not bad. The 100% run I did was actually deathless. But that was ages ago that I did that one. Now we just gotta bring it home. A lot longer than you thought it was. Yeah, the boat section really drags, but after the boat it's pretty quick. Boat section and the mine shaft are what most people complain about with this game. Damn, they gave me a lot of good ammo right there. This reminds me a lot of the ending of Evil Dead 2, where that big ass thing is breaking through the window, which I think is what that's supposed to be a reference to. There's a lot of Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Blair Witch, etc. references in this. You don't want to shoot her here, you just want to wait, because if you shoot, it's just a waste of ammo. Just block. Block until she pulls you up. That's it. When you finally meet up with your Club Penguin girlfriend, I don't think it's that bad. You made yourself. You sound like me, dude. Half the time I fucking make myself laugh harder than anything else. I'm so stupid. Actually. Oh, okay, it's a 5-shot, not bad. Yeah, for real. I mean, we saw what happened when she vomits, though. It creates a bunch of mold that just kind of sticks in the kitchen, so. The necrotoxin causes a crazy reaction. Causes that to happen. That is the Lucas actor, Dr. Red, in the general chat. He looks just like him, dude.
I'm Redfield. I'm glad we found you.
I'm Redfield. Glad we found you.
This dude is trying so hard to make his voice sound deeper.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Yeah, the shitty part about saving Zoe is that Mia's actually dead here and doesn't show up in the plane. Also, Chris in this and Village look completely different. It's just beyond stupid.
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well,
She's alive now. It's time to divorce. Straight to the courthouse, boys.
what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
Very cinematic, yep. And there it is. Can't let this play because of DMCA, apparently, so. Yeah, pretty terrible run. Got all the Mr. Everywheres, nowhere near the coins and nowhere near the files, but whatever. Less than 3 hour playtime, not bad. Only 3 deaths. All stabilizers are all steroids.